Welcome to Out of the Box with me, Jade Burns,
Jessica Roach, Eileen
on Liverpool Community Radio. So welcome to Out of the Box. I'm Jade Burns. I'm joined with Eileen Tetchy and Jess Roach. We've got a brand new show for April. It's April already. It's filled with some exciting what's-ons for over the month all around Liverpool and Merseyside. 3 tracks of the month from each of us and a lovely interview with the brand new Karina Nebula. So, how are you two getting on?
I'm good, thanks.
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Each show is just closer and closer
I can't believe,
to you two finishing university.
I can't believe how quick, it's when was our
quick?
first show? February?
Yeah.
That was winter. It's just weird how, quickly it's going. It's horrible.
Time flies.
When you're having fun.
Yeah.
So I'm just in my first year and it's just...
I'm in my
it's a
first
breeze.
year. I didn't really do much.
No, I didn't do much. Just aim for above 40.
Yeah.
Because I know, even the lecturers say the first year doesn't really count.
I was more out sightseeing than
Yeah.
actually in my room doing work. It looks like an essay, just send it in.
It's got words. Doesn't really matter what it says.
Font 12, that'll do. So I haven't really been up to much really over the last month, February. What did I get up to? Not much at all.
I actually went to, because my brother goes to Croughton College and he does music, and for one of their what's the word? Assignments. That's the word I'm looking for. I was thinking essay, but it's not an essay. For one of their assignments, they always perform live. So they hired out a little room in the cavern downstairs, and they all perform live. So I went to see my brother perform live, and that's quite good.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah,
Does
with
he
all the
love
other
it?
people. Yeah, he loves doing it. He's a proper little showman. Every time he gets on stage, he proper goes for it. But it's dead good to see though, because everyone else is quite nervous and they're all kind of stood there don't mess up. And then Callum just comes on stage and bro, and he's just woohoo, proper head banging and whipping his hair and going crazy.
Just
So it's
gets
good to
into
see.
it.
Yeah, literally. So it's good to see them.
I know, I can imagine. Shall we start off with the track of the month then, for this month?
Yeah.
My one was Dominic Dunn. He's actually I'll say a friend. He's a friend of mine. He was on LCR a couple of years, about 1 year ago, and he came in on the John Moores Uni radio, and I just really like his stuff. He's just something about his songs. This is his latest track, Away, by Dominic Dunn.
I've been away so long, nothing seems the same. I've been away so long, no one knows my name. 'Cause I've been away, I've been away, I've been away from my home too long. I've been shaking myself, shaking my fears away. And I've been thinking what it would be like if I came back someday. I've come back just to find this place as an ancient ruin site. And I've been up since the sun came out, but I won't sleep tonight, I won't sleep tonight, I won't sleep tonight, I won't sleep tonight. 'Cause I've been away so long, nothing seems the same. I've been away so long, no one knows my name. 'Cause I've been
So that's Dominic Dunn, and he's just a really nice lad. He's in his second year of sixth form at the minute, and he's with a band called Detail. He joined a band. He went from solo artist into a band. He's doing really well. He's a local lad, and I think his music's really, really good. He tries to go for... He's done a boxing song, and he said he likes to do... I don't know, like big motivational anthemic songs. That's what he tries to go for. That was what he was saying to me. But I really enjoy the songs.
I was here when the walls went up, when they laid that final stone. Now the ghosts of men are calling me back home, calling me back home, calling me back home, calling me back home. 'Cause I've been away so long, nothing seems the same. I've been away so long, no one knows my name. 'Cause I've been away, I've been away, I've been away from my home too long. I'll sit back with my loaded gun, bang, 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 make them run. Wait till you see when I'm done, 'cause bang, there goes another one. I'll sit back with my loaded gun, bang, 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 make them run. Wait till you see when I'm done, 'cause bang, there goes another one.
So if you're interested in finding a bit more about Dominic Dunne, you can find him on Twitter and Facebook under Dominic Dunne. When you follow him on Twitter, his name is actually Detail, so don't be thrown. I was confused for a while until I actually just asked him about it. So that's Dominic Dunne, and Away. That's my track of the month for LCR's Out of the Box in April. Next up, we've got Jess's song.
This is by a band called Museum of Backward Hats, and the song's called Lambs to the Slaughter.
Hey, you with a ponytail, like a try, but I hate to fail. If what I'm seeing is not for sale, lambs to a slaughter, lambs to a slaughter, things you shouldn't order, lambs to slaughter. Love set me on fire, set me on fire, set me on fire, set me on fire. Hey girl with the winning smile, miles apart from the rank and file, I'd like to dally with you a while. Lambs to the slaughter, lambs to slaughter, things you shouldn't order, lambs to slaughter. Lord, set me on fire, set me on fire, set me on fire, set me on fire.
This is a new band from Liverpool. They've recently recorded 4 new songs. That was one of the songs they've recorded in Crosstown Studios in town, wherever that is. Did we actually mention that last time in the interview? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know why, because I've never heard it, but I remember saying something with the last interview that we had with the Nightmare Edition, like they were talking about a student, and I was like, where is that? And that rang a bell then for some reason. Anyway, this is actually an older band, even though they're new. Like, it's full of like older band members, so like I don't know what age they are, but I know they're not like your typical kind of band where they're like teenagers just in college or uni, like going, yeah, let's just make a band. But it's good to see like the older generations like still making bands and like still having a go at it, still getting out there.
Age is just a number.
Yeah, but like I was saying to you just before, like it's quite an interesting song. Like all of them are, 'cause like I was just saying to you, you can't really label it and put a genre on it because it's definitely a type of rock, but I can't say what type of rock it is. So yeah, that's Lambs to the Slaughter.
I'm being good doing all I'm told. I'm a lamb to your slaughter, lamb to your slaughter, things you shouldn't order, lambs to your slaughter. Lord, set me on fire,
Well, this song is called Nobody by Jamie Broad. I hope you like it.
Yeah, I'm like, calm down, kid, I got this. Make the air shift on its axis when I drop this. Obnoxious, I'll never fit up in your boxes. I turn karaoke night into a mosh pit. Watch this, I'm what's missing, I'm not kidding. Turn up and kill shows while they wondering what's hit 'em. Cause I ain't got the image, but know when I deliver this. Ain't no doubt that I'm a top class lyricist, like he really is. Describing me, then you'd run out of superlatives. Kid, sincerely, it's Jamie Broad. And make sure they know if they never heard the name before. I'm waging war on hip-hop's average, the clouds are forming. I leave an impression like the Shroud of Turin. Showstopper, challenges don't bother, cause next to me you're like the other two crosses on Golgotha. What? Rappers are saying that nobody's better than them. Better start calling me nobody. Rappers are saying nobody's better than them. Better start calling me nobody. Rappers are saying nobody's better than them. Better start calling me nobody. Rappers are saying nobody's better than them. Better start calling me nobody. Jamie Broad, let me introduce myself. Sick bars, the flows just reduce your health. And rappers steal the thunder by grabbing the attention. Me, I take a lightning bolt from the hand of Zeus himself. Turn the lyrical to a literal act, and creating the physical what the syllables lack. Like where's Liverpool at? Kidder, Scouse rap, what you know about that? Lad, stand back, oi, and bear witness. Take a look at the bars, inspect. I'm lyrical and
Well, I really like this song, as most people will know. I'm a fan of hip-hop, and I also feel like his accent works well with his music as well. Because when you listen to him, you're like, oh yeah, he's a rapper, but you also hear the Liverpool accent. You're like, oh, he's from Liverpool. So I thought, okay, yeah, he's like holding the fort down for the Liverpool scene. Like, okay, I like it. But what do you guys think? You enjoy the song?
Yeah, I think it's good. I like the accent thing. Yeah, it's you can tell he was proud.
Yeah. He even mentions the word Liverpool and
I know,
stuff.
I just heard it then.
Well, check him out.
Single rhyme I write, so when I spit them on some kind of mic, they can latch onto your neck whenever I verse. It means you literally hang off my every word. Like, I ain't ever been bothered by opposition. I'm the strongest, so I'll survive and thrive off the competition. Like, only makes me stronger, so I want more of them. I call them hoovers, cause they suck and I wipe the floor with them. And I don't know what they try to accomplish. I hammer an MC to show we can't touch this, cause you obsolete, so you best acknowledge me. Dancing on your grave, I'll be boy where your coffin be, cause I spit monster rhymes. So rappers talking at me go from non-existence to something I ain't bothered by. I fly on an elephant's back, I ain't got a mind. The bars answer for themselves, that's the bottom line. Rappers are saying that nobody's better than them. Better start calling me nobody. Rappers are saying nobody's better than them. Better start calling me nobody. Rappers are saying nobody's better than them. Better start calling me nobody. Rappers are saying nobody's better than them. Better start calling me nobody.
You're listening to Out of the Box on Liverpool Community Radio. Stay tuned for more local and unsigned bands from Liverpool.
Welcome back to Liverpool Community Radio, where you're listening to Out of the Box. For our first show we did in February, we had a guest on called Stars of 99. I just had a catch up with them the other day, and they told me that they've been learning new covers. This is for anyone who's interested in them. You can find them on Facebook. They're just called Stars of 99. They've been learning some new covers, and they said they've wrote a new song. They're not sure on what they're going to call it yet, but they're thinking of calling it The Escape. But they're planning on writing more songs too. But that's all they've got. But as soon as they get that song, I'll see if they'll let me play it on the radio.
Oh, that's really good to hear from them. So LCR is a community radio run by a team of volunteers, and we do a 6-week training programme, and that's what all three of us did, wasn't it? And then it was around this time I done mine, and I was waiting for the Glastonbury lineup, and when I was in like my little course with David Spear, the Glastonbury lineup came out, and I said, wait there 1 second, I've just got to look. And then he said, no, go for it, just see what it is and all of that. And then I was made up, and still waiting for the lineup for this year. Waiting for this year's lineup. And
some things just don't change.
some things just don't here at LCR. But if you'd like to get in touch, where you can Google us, Liverpool Community Radio. We're also on Facebook, Liverpool Community Radio, and Twitter. We're under LCR, and we've got a big red star. Also, our shows are podcasters on Spreaker. So not just us, not just Out of the Box, there's also the Jazz Show, the Orange Show. Streets of Kenny was also, that was a drama that they recorded, that's up there also. So get in touch with us. Now we're going to play Karina Nebula's song, because then we're going to have an interview with them.
Call me unpredictable.
Welcome back to LCR. We're on Out of the Box. Joining us now is Karina Nebula.
Hello.
So that was Come Down. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I guess there's not much to say really. It was just a song that was thought of a long time ago, and it just took a while to write anything for it. And there was just a lot of delays when recording it, and it's only really just come out.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
So, yeah. We all just got
She
so
said-
attracted there, and I was like...
So what's your music genre? What style do you play in?
Oh.
Well, that's what we even get confused
Yeah.
with, because with having to put tags and everything on all sorts of social media and that, it's hard to
It's
hard to
harder.
say.
It's harder when like each time we write a song, and because we write songs together so differently, it gets more confusing because we'll listen to something and go, oh, well, that's a bit more noise pop, that one. And then when we wrote Coming Down, we were like, well, that's kind of dream
Yeah.
poppy. And then our first single, Blossom, was quite psychedelic heavy. And so, I
Yeah.
mean, it can be confusing, but I think at the same time it's good. I think it's good in a way that we don't have that because,
Yeah.
So I guess in a way, a specific genre might be quite broad, but it not even we know where it is at
Yeah.
the minute.
So you're a two-piece band, and I was thinking about two pieces, and there's some really good current artists, the likes of Royal Bloods and Black Keys. They're two pieces. Do you find it easier or harder as a...
Well, at the minute, because since we're both of us are multi-instrumentalists, so when we're in the studio, we can both record whatever we want to record. Well, obviously, when we take that live, it might be a little bit more
Yeah.
difficult. So, probably finding drummers and people that play keyboards or other guitars and that will probably think of that.
Yeah.
I think the idea of the
Yeah.
two-piece though is just because we write it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So
I mean,
you
when we
used to
go
have a-
when we go live, obviously we'll have.
Because we're
Bands.
a
Yeah.
bit selfish like that.
Yeah.
We don't like other people.
No,
like,
we don't like people.
messing around. We don't like people messing around. No, it's not how it's played.
It's okay being a multi-instrumentalist, but you've only got one
Yeah.
pair of hands.
Well, wait until science progresses and then maybe we'll reevaluate.
So speaking of science and speaking of the name, while we were off air before, Steve, our manager, came in with this sheet, a green sheet, Vogue Green. Carina Nebula is known as the Great Nebula in Carina.
That's right.
You right? Oh, because you didn't know.
I was
Yeah.
wondering, like, was that a coincidence or?
Well, it was pretty much a conversation of we need a name.
I was
and we
literally-
both were kind of like, I like the look of we were looking at Google Images. I really like the look of the Carina Nebula.
Oh, I was going to say
Ah.
it's
It was-
like
it was
really big
as
fans
simple
of
as-
science
no,
and like
I-
stars.
I wish there was a story that was like, oh, it came
We
to us in a dream.
stumbled upon the
I
yeah.
could,
Carina
I
Nebula
could, I
star.
could tell, I could tell the story right now. I was there for
Yeah.
2 weeks. I wanted the astronomical name. And
It was that as well. The tag of Solomon.
I couldn't be bothered looking anymore because it took 2 weeks, and I just thought, Sol, we need a name. What's really good? Oh, I like the look of that. Let's go for that. That'll do.
Yeah.
Carina Nebula.
Yeah.
Wow, it's really spacey, and that kind of comes through in the song as well. It's kind of spacey and psychedelic-y and stuff.
Yeah, I
Was
guess-
that an aim, or was that
What-
just happened?
What the name?
No, like the link between.
Oh no, that just happened. I mean,
Yeah.
like when we were recording Blossom, it was the recording process of Blossom that kind of created Carina Nebula. So it was, most bands will do it the other way around. So
Yeah.
they'll start the band and then write something. We wrote a song and then went, let's just write a band around this song.
Yeah,
Well, let's make a band around this song.
let's write a band.
Yeah, let's write a band.
So how do you go about putting the whole track together? Like, how do you get it all?
It's a long and tedious process of pretty much us throwing demos between each other
Yeah.
till something sticks.
It's only tedious because I make
Yeah,
it
it's only-
tedious.
Yeah, well, not you. I mean, I think our downfall at the same time as our downfall and our, blessing is the fact that I think in our own unique ways we're both really big perfectionists.
Oh, right.
So it's like we'll throw stuff around till something sticks, and then we'll decide that this sounds good. We'll get in the studio with it. I'll usually play the drums for it, and then everything else is just, do you want to do that?
I think
I'll do that.
Another when we write songs that way. We kind of just chop them up and jigsaw piece them back
Yeah.
together. That's
Oh,
always
wow,
that's
yeah,
always
that's-
been like a way how we've done quite a few songs, just recorded parts and
Yeah.
just put it all together.
Well, that's
rather
essentially
than-
what Blossom
yeah.
was. A big jigsaw.
That took forever.
So
But
do you, so do you write songs together then, or like would maybe sometime write separately and then be like, oh, do you like the sounds of this?
Yeah, I mean, I think we write songs together, but I think we write songs separately more, because
Yeah.
it'll be like a we don't live with each other or anything, so it's just like, you record in your house, I record in my house, and it's just like, oh, I've got this, and we'll just get a 30-second audio, and then it'll just.
And we just
Recorded in my house, it sounds
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing that kind of like annoys me. It's like I'll listen to it, I'll
Your
be like,
stuff
this
sounds
is.
good though, 'cause I've heard it.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like really good and professional. But
Mm.
like whenever I record in my house, like you hear like your mum downstairs washing the
Yeah.
dishes. You're like, really? You planned this, haven't you, mum?
Yeah.
You planned this?
As a
You
couple
knew.
of my demos that I've sent to you, you can hear the dog barking in the background.
Yeah, Buddy went home to Peterborough. In case you didn't know, he's not a Scouser. Buddy went home to Peterborough, and I think you were home for like 5 months or something.
That was only a couple of months.
Oh,
but
so yeah, it
doesn't
was a couple of
matter.
months, but
Yeah.
still somehow made it through college after being off for so long. But sent me a whole, like, I think like 8 tracks just named the Peterborough demos, and you can hear the dog in them, and you can hear his little brother, and you were recording drums in an ensuite,
In the
just on a
toilet.
4-track on his iPhone, just
Yeah.
drums and tambourines and all sorts.
because my brother's drum kit is in the ensuite toilet,
Yeah.
and I still don't know why.
So speaking of college and stuff, you both met in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think having a good chemistry is important?
Yeah, very much so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the time we had a very small class in college. I mean, there was
But,
about
yeah.
14 of us, but towards the end there was only like 8 of us because people were dropping out, because we did 2 years, so people were dropping out in the second year and stuff. But I noticed over that time, Buddy was the only real person that I kind of really got on with, and someone I could.
His name was Buddy.
Yeah, and but that is a downfall, because I have a habit of just going to people, yeah, buddy, yeah, and I can't do it with him, so because it's just like I'm talking to him.
Just being formal.
Yeah, it just sounds like I'm being formal.
So you don't think a band would work if
I
people
think-
don't get on and stuff?
I think a band can work without the chemistry, but it's not as fun and it's not as fulfilling if there's no chemistry there. Because I mean, that's something. I mean, personally, to me, I don't know how you feel about that, but I kind of strive off not just the energy that I get, it's the energy that Buddy makes. Like when we're writing songs and we get really excited together, that's a good feeling. Whereas you can be in a studio with 16 producers and 1 microphone, nobody saying a word, and it's just like, yeah, it sounds good. That it's not
Yeah.
as So I mean, it's
It
really
is kind
important
of
to have a
important.
chemistry, but it can work. It's been proven it can work without it, but it's not as fulfilling.
No.
Wait, so how long have you guys been going for?
Well, I guess since when we recorded Blossom,
Yeah.
that was like in our first. What was it in the first year? of College?
first year.
So that was like 2013. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What year are we in now? Goodness sake.
he's stuck in 1991. He hates everything.
So yeah, I guess since we must have recorded Blossom like late 2013.
Yeah, it was like November. Well,
Yeah.
it spanned on from like November till about January, recording the one song.
Yeah.
But before that, we were in. We did Cryptics, didn't we?
Yeah, we're in because before we did this, I was in another band, and Sol came along, played bass. We played a few shows, and that kind of just deteriorated, and then we did this.
Oh, right.
I.e. break up.
That's another story
That's
for another day.
Yeah.
So what are your influences as a band?
Okay, it's
Is
because
the loads?
well, it's not that. I kind of think of influences as like, I guess there's a difference between musical influences and what makes you want to record music and
Yeah, I
write
guess
and that.
there is.
Because I don't know, musical influences. I'm a very fussy person.
Very. we share a lot of influences, but at the same time, outside of the shared zone of
Yeah.
stuff that we like together, there is each end of the spectrum. So like, whereas you will sit there and go, oh, I've just found this 60s African psychedelia record from I don't know where, and I'm just like, oh yeah,
I don't know, yeah.
Katy Perry on.
Yeah, well, I guess like as influences are like kind of music that wants to make you write music.
Yeah.
Because I guess I listen to a lot of very obscure music from like Italian spaghetti western music to what was I listening to the other day? Yeah, it was African psychedelia.
I walked into his flat to someone screaming, like a kind of drum beat and a
You can't get any better than that.
Yeah, just after dying there as well.
Sorry, that was 4 hours of that. Well, that album was 4 hours long.
What?
I was cleaning the house, and with that on, it got done, and it was brilliant.
Time just flew.
It was great.
It's just great when you hear it, and you've got like an Ecuadorian knitted jumper that's like too big for him, and he just walks around in it, and he's like, "Oh, I just dyed your hair." Listening to someone screaming.
This is why you say I'm stuck in 1991. I don't know what's happening in the news today.
I don't know what year it is.
So did you study music?
Yeah,
We did.
Well, it was music tech. There was some theory work in there, but it was mostly kind of production based, and we did some business modules in it, which is, I think, at the time when we had the concept of Crean and Nebula, it was a good thing to have, because we thought, we're learning all this stuff, and we're learning how to, produce, and we know how to use the studio. Like, I work in a studio outside of, that's kind of like my job, and it's having the skills, as well as being two songwriters in a band, it's as well that we have the skills to do everything ourselves. Maybe not so much on a management point, but at the time I thought, if we really put our heads down to this business module, we could probably do it, and that's not happened to us.
But do you think it's essential to have a musical study of...
Well,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so, because I've had one lesson for an instrument in my life, but
really?
I had because my first instrument was drums when I was about 10, and I had one lesson. I was just kind of like, no, I don't like it. I just want to hit things, and eventually just hitting things turned into rhythm, and then I picked up a bass, and then I went from bass to guitar, and I'm kind of getting my hands on keys and stuff, but I've never ever took like a theory lesson. I just about understand the keys and notes and harmonies and stuff like that, but I've Buddy knows a bit of theory, but I don't think it's necessarily essential.
No.
But I mean, it all does depend on what you're doing, because you couldn't be in a jazz funk fusion band without being able to read sheet music.
Yeah. That'll be difficult.
Yeah.
So it is kind of essential in a way, though, because you need to, if you wouldn't have had that got the drum set, you wouldn't have thought, oh, I'll get the bass and then I'll get the guitar.
Yeah.
But did you just learn it all yourself?
Yeah.
Self-taught?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to learn the keyboard.
Yeah.
But I only know the right keys. I don't know any of the blacks. I'm just like pressing little keys.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this sounds cool. I might just do that.
I think it just takes a lot of messing around until you work out what sounds good.
I mean, that's all we really did, wasn't it? When we started getting on our instruments, it was just kind of standing in front of the mirror, pretending to be Matt Destruction from the Hives.
Like what I did. Just messed around with guitar and was like, oh my god, that sounds so good. And it turned out it was actually a chord, and I just never remembered the name of it. Changed the name to my own name of what I want the chord to be called. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So you mentioned before about playing live. Was that off air? I think you mentioned that. We did, didn't we?
Yeah, that was as we came in.
So would you ever think of expanding it to go live, like make a band?
Oh, yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Well, if you're going as far as expanding it to having a full orchestra in front of us, I'd love that.
And a conductor.
That's something that we could do.
But for now, I think, at this stage, we're just probably just looking for the right people. Yeah, we could do with the drummer.
I mean, we said initially we could pretty much do this with a drummer, because we're kind of intrigued at the sound of we're intrigued at the idea of what it sounded like live, and also if we strip it back a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
So maybe necessarily not if we do coming down now live, not necessarily having the keys and the synths and stuff.
So
just seeing what
be guitar, bass, and drums. I think it'd still sound great.
Yeah.
Because we recorded it. I did demos with it with just acoustic guitars and drums. So.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, so that's good then.
Yeah.
How do you go about promoting the band?
A lot of Twitter activity, which is all on Buddy's half.
Yeah, I guess it's just mostly Twitter.
That's
and
the reason we're here as well. Is all that Twitter activity.
finding just emails, and because I guess I've been sending a lot of emails, and I go worldwide to everywhere, America and Australia.
We actually did you did an interview for
a
Brazilian reviewer.
Yeah, someone from Brazil even got back to me and sent us some questions, and you know, he's probably
That's a Google Translate.
Is-
Now
is-
it makes no sense.
He's probably.
I was gonna say, how do you even understand?
No. The questions were a little bit broken down English, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing when he translates my English back to Portuguese, it's going to be a little bit understandable.
So Facebook and Twitter are kind of like
Yeah.
used as a business here.
Yeah,
much, yeah.
I think it's probably going to be the. I'm going to say the way forward.
It is. Well, it is.
like,
I mean,
from now.
That's something.
Yeah.
That's something that our when we did that business music module, that's something that tutor couldn't express more to us. He's like, you need to take advantage of this new market because you know there are bands who have made it by just doing that.
Yeah, there is. You got in here and you've made it
Yeah.
now.
Exactly.
This is as big as it gets.
Yeah.
This radio show.
We've made it. We can pack
Who's
in.
Zane Lowe? What?
What are you talking about? Yeah. So what's in store for the future? What's the plans? Where do you want to go with this
I think the short-term plan at the moment is gig.
gig?
Get gigging. Then I think in the long run, possibly end of the year, maybe beginning of next year, we want to get started on the album, which will mostly be stuff that we've already recorded, maybe re-recording stuff,
Yeah.
like maybe redoing Coming Down, or I don't know. But we've got I think we've got a good stockpile of songs ready. But
So you just have this pile, just of
just
songs.
this pile,
Yeah,
it's about yay big.
Just
yay
this,
wide.
just this bunch of tracks that we could
Yeah.
just pull out of our pockets.
Yeah.
And how do you go about selecting which one for which?
I guess
you know?
that'll be the hardest thing.
Yeah, I think more so selecting it and then how to do it will be another
Yeah.
thing, because we don't, we have the demos, which will always sound like demos, and it's just like, how do we get this to sound better?
So you'll just be like remastering all the stuff.
Pretty
as
much,
well.
yeah. Remastering it, repackaging
So
it.
I had a song that I did about 6 different versions for.
Yeah.
I never
Monday
used any of them.
Yeah, we did Monday Afternoon about 6 times.
Yeah.
And do you just keep going with it, trying different
I don't.
ways?
Yeah. Well, that song Monday Afternoon kind of. I did one version, and then Sol did a remix, and then I did another version, and it just kept building up.
And then we
It
started
just-
to do a different genre
and it
ideas
just,
of
it
it.
just became a joke.
Yeah, that was the initial, because I think after the point you did like the 4th version, which was just the chords of the song with a like kind of offbeat, and it was all arpeggiated, so it's just notes dotting around, and we were like, this is just a joke now.
So live gigs and stuff, how are you
Yeah.
going to get those as well? Because I'm always intrigued about how do people get...
Get themselves out
Yeah.
there.
I mean,
We know
I find
promoters.
Yeah, we know promoters. I
Yeah.
mean, I find it a lot easier as well, considering I'm friends with people in the circuit. Not
Yeah.
just promoters. I mean, like I'm friends with bands, other
Plus
bands.
you went to did music in college and stuff.
Yeah,
so
did-
you might still know people from there
Yeah,
who've got jobs.
well, that's a fun one because our head tutor is the bass player for the Lancashire Hot Pots.
Oh my
So
God.
we could open for the
Right,
Lancashire
yeah.
Hot Pots.
Wait, which college did you
St
go to?
Helens.
Oh my God, same.
Really?
Sheldon.
Yeah, Sheldon and Ant. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Sheldon
yeah.
and Ant.
Oh, this is such a coincidence.
Wow.
Same time, college buddies. Bring
Yeah.
it in.
Little
Oh.
reunion.
I didn't go to college with you, so.
No.
Well, me and Ali are feeling left out
Yeah.
right now.
It's okay. St Helens ain't that great.
Wow, it changed when I went. Okay, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Let's leave it at St Helens debate.
Yeah.
So this is also going to be podcasters at different times, which you
Mhm.
can find on our Facebook and Twitter page. So we're going to leave the interview now. It's been really great having you in.
It's been
very
wonderful
much.
being here.
Thank you. And this is Dirty Vagrants with The Swan.
to raise the bar right up. As you raise the brow right up, it's just a few physical scars that go a long way to mental healing. It's alright. It's alright. 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 You're beautiful, oh so beautiful, teeth so white, teeth so white. You're beautiful, oh so beautiful, from under the knife, under the knife. You're beautiful, oh so beautiful, teeth so white, teeth so white. You're beautiful, oh so beautiful, from under the knife, under the knife. You're beautiful, oh so beautiful, teeth so white, teeth so white. You're beautiful, oh so beautiful, from under the knife, under the knife.
Like our group page called Out of the Box on Facebook.
Hello, we are Karina Nebula.
And you're listening to Out of the Box.
So that was our interview then with Karina Nebula, and we're going to play a song now. One of our other presenters, The Orange Show. This is Future Jack with Wasting Time. So we're joined now with James Brisden, or otherwise Jimsky, and he's joining us for the What's Ons for April. So, what have you guys got for April?
Well, the thing is, you've put me down as a DJ, but I'm working as quite a few things. I'm a producer and a music tutor at the same time. I'm helping run the Toxteth music programme, and the thing is, we teach drums, guitar, keyboards. We do end of year shows and things like that. But I'm also working with UK events, and I've got some songs ready to come out, which are working with a guy called Mills Fortune from Atlanta in America.
Really?
And he's a manager at the moment, but I'm working with his artist called Holly, one called Rob Wickard from Reno in Nevada, and 2 local artists called Sketch and Case.
So a lot going on.
How much are the lessons?
The lessons, well, my private lessons vary depending on location and things like that. But the lessons in the Toxteth Music Programme, they're only £3. And
£3?
Yeah, the thing is, what we do is we survive on grants, and we're all paid music teachers, because what we offer is one-on-one tuition for kids from not just undervalued areas, but anyone who wants to come. But like, we get kids from all over Liverpool, and they're from all different backgrounds and that.
Is that really rewarding to do that?
It's brilliant, actually. Yeah. Once you see someone going through it, I don't know. It's I don't know. I get different sorts of rewards from all the things they do, but I really enjoy teaching. I started it voluntarily, and then it just went from there. Got offered payment for it, and
take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why not?
So we're gonna play a bit of your mix at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
And do you do a lot of them?
Well, yeah. I've only got a few up on the internet at the moment, because I've had my studio at home's been a bit down. But the thing is, I'm playing every week. I'm a resident DJ. I'm also a commercial DJ and things like that. So I'm quite out there at the moment. Yeah.
Quite diverse.
So where's like your favourite place you've like DJ'd?
I love doing Soho. That's a really big bar in Concert Square.
Yeah.
Black Rabbits, like me home. I love Black Rabbits so much. And Yates's. That's just it's only a small bar, but it's so intimate, and everyone's on top of you. You can just have the best time there.
So would you recommend everyone to go to Black Rabbit?
Yeah, I'd recommend all 3 bars. They're absolutely brilliant. Black Rabbits, I'm there every Monday, and if you want to come in, I'm very approachable. Well, Yates's, as I say, every Saturday I'm there.
Do you do requests?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
What would you request if you came in?
Oh, I do love some Beyonce.
You like some Beyonce?
Yeah.
Well, what song are we talking about?
Single Lady.
Yeah, I'd get that on, yeah. As long as it's not 7-Eleven at the moment, that's a bit...
I have a thing for Beyonce. Oh, and some Drake.
Drake, yeah?
Yeah.
Drake's brilliant. I've seen Drake live twice.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Was he good?
Do you know what, right? He was good on one of them, but the other one he was a bit of a letdown.
Oh.
He got his DJ to do most of the work. He went for an interval and he played all his biggest hits from the DJ.
Oh, that's no good, is it?
No. I wouldn't mind being his DJ, like, but...
No.
You should have given me your cards. Should have whipped it out and been like, there you go.
I was
You
back
need me.
row with the gods, so...
Throw it. Just throw it, James.
Do you know in your mixes,
Yeah.
do you play songs from local bands?
I would do, yeah. The thing is, the music policies that I'm under in the bars are mainly urban at the moment, R&B, hip hop, and house music. If I was playing more indie places, I'd use bands, but I could happily use local urban acts or local house acts. I've been sent. There's a record company that I'm in contact with called Control Records, and they've sent me something by Jamie Edge before, and I've played some of his songs before. I think one's called Wings, and that's what went down quite well. So I'm quite happy to put in more indie acts and things like that if needed.
Because I know on Saturday, the 25th of April,
Yeah.
there's Liverpool Rocks Battle of the Bands, the final.
Yeah.
So I know, like, apparently Elephant and Castle and Leap of Faith, if you guys have heard of them,
Yeah.
they're going to be performing. So I thought, oh, okay, so they might be
Yeah.
big, they might like get their songs, put it in the
Yeah.
mix.
Well, I'm sure this has been mentioned before, but my business cards are sort of all over the building now.
Okay.
Just email me some of their songs and I'd be happy to throw them in at some point, even if it's just on my Mixcloud or Soundcloud.
So do you have both Mixcloud and SoundCloud?
Yeah. You've got to cover every base.
Yeah.
I'm as I said before, I'm a commercial DJ as well, and I only got that through Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, and I found a hashtag that was really obvious. I'm not going to say which one, like, because it'll get someone's tried to steal it already, like, but it was really obvious and no one else had it. So I sort of like overused it that much that someone from London picked me up. His name's Abby Kupaluyi, and he picked me up and said, listen, we are starting to get DJs in retail stores around England. We'd like you to be our main DJ for Liverpool.
Really?
So,
Oh,
like,
that's good, isn't it?
twice a month I'll do River Island.
Just like through hashtag?
Just through the hashtag, yeah, he found me apparently because I asked him which hashtag it was, and it turned out to be that one that I targeted. So that
So is that how you got the River Island DJing gig?
Yeah.
That's so mad. Oh my god.
I'm gonna start hashtagging everything now.
Do you know what? I sort of go a bit, I don't know, bit nuts on the hashtags, but I don't know. It seems
I always
to
do
work.
a space and forget. I always like
Don't do
I
a
know,
space.
I
No
always
commas
forget
either.
them.
If you do a comma, just
you're
you're putting a spanner in the works.
I know. It needs to be all blue, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't have it like blue and grey because
I
it
don't
doesn't
have
count.
Instagram, so this is just in through one ear, out through the
But
other.
I
Like,
think
yeah,
you can do it on
hashtags.
Twitter and Facebook hashtags now.
Yeah.
So there's like this hashtag Jess, hashtag music, hashtag Liverpool. There's like a bunch of words.
I don't really understand what it actually is. Like, why?
I
why?
don't
Why?
really understand, but it works definitely.
It does work.
What it does is someone will do be searching for a certain subject.
In the hashtag subject box.
Yeah.
There's a hashtag subject box.
No,
Yeah,
no,
and
you just
you-
in the search box you can put
Oh,
a hashtag
right.
in.
And what happens is like they'll search for a DJ from somewhere, and then they
okay.
might find that
Yeah.
DJ
Ah,
from
so everyone
somewhere.
who's
or
hashtags that
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
So I've been searching a lot of hashtag tickets for Catfish in the Bottom End and on this Sunday, and I just can't get tickets. I didn't even know they went on sale and they're sold out. And that hashtag is just everyone else saying I can't get tickets either. But sometimes you find someone who will put the hashtag and then you'll get in touch and all that.
Hopefully people will start hashtagging DJs Northwest. It's a small company that I'm going to be starting up with a friend called Chris
Alright.
Cookson, who's probably the only reason that I actually got into DJing, and he's always been there with me. And what he done was he taught me to DJ. I'm going to start an agency, but it's going to be there's not much to look after the DJs in the way that we're going to hope to look after them. It's more of a 360 all-round service. Not only will we be an agency for DJs, we'll be teaching them if need be, and also we'll be having we've got good links with all the bars, so we could use them in any bar that we needed. And we've got links with studios and events like UK Events. That's a company that have done casual labour and voluntary work for, and they do things like they're going to be setting up the video walls at Aintree. They set up the DJ boxes at Aintree, things like that. I've got very good links with them. They're a brilliant company, and if anyone's ever
There's
using
not much
them,
of that for DJs really, is there? You know, there's a lot of I don't know, guitar groups you can go to and drums and stuff, but there's not much for DJs, is there? And so this is good.
in what form?
I mean,
As in an agency?
Yeah, as an agency.
There are, but they're not very formal.
Aren't
What
they?
we're looking to do is a formal,
Alright.
and we've just started to establish ourselves in Deansgate, Manchester. So hopefully that's spreading the word a bit more.
Yeah. So that would be really good. So we're going to play out with some of your mix.
Yeah.
This is the Jess, you got this for us, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know what's the mix called, James.
It hasn't
If
got a
that's put
name.
name on it. Described it in one word. Go.
I've
Probably hit the table.
two
there.
words. Sorry, commercial,
two words.
commercial urban, really, because I wanted to keep it clean. And
I know.
with
when I was
urban, there's a
listening
few
to
bombs
it.
that get dropped now and then,
Yeah.
and like
I
you
liked
know,
it, it's really
I
good.
didn't want any swear words in for you as much as possible.
It's fun.
Can I just mention that all my original productions are on SoundCloud, and any make instrumentals for people to lease and exclusive purchase. So if you'd like to purchase any or learn to, a lot of it's urban, but I'm starting to branch out into house music as well.
Yeah.
And it's well worth a look, and the prices are very competitive.
Okay.
Thanks for coming in.